Known as Florida's Paradise Coast, Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades is located in the southernmost west coast of Florida on the Gulf of Mexico coastline. Please welcome the Leisure Sales Manager, Claudia Johnson.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I want to say that our CVB is fairly small. Most of you may know Jack or Debbie DiBenedetto. I have only been with them for 3 weeks, so please be kind. As she said, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. The Naples, Marco Island, Everglades CVB is known as the Paradise Coast. For those of you that don't know where it's located, we are just south of Fort Myers, directly on the Gulf of Mexico on the west side of Florida, directly across from Fort Lauderdale and Miami. The airport that you would use to get to Naples and Marco Island and the Everglades would be Fort Myers Airport, known as Southwest Florida International Airport, code RSW. We have several direct flights coming into the area, as well as international flights from the UK and from Canada. We have WestJet and Air Canada coming in with direct flights. Once you're there, Naples is home to some of the best luxury resorts in the world. We can do groups of 20 people all the way up to groups of 2,000 people. Oh my gosh. So Naples is known for its beaches and its outdoor. We're on TripAdvisor's top 25 beaches in the United States. We just recently won an award from the International Association of Golf Tour Operators for the top destination for golf in North America. So that's US and Canada. We have several attractions. Obviously, we are right next door to the Everglades. It's the world-renowned Everglades. You can do airboat tours. You can go backwater fishing, deep sea fishing. We have great nightlife in a new area called Mercado. We have luxurious spas in all the beachfront resorts. We do shopping tours, trolley tours. There's lots to do in the area. What's next? For dining options, we have what I call our version of Rodeo Drive, which is 5th Avenue and 3rd Avenues. You can dine al fresco, you can dine directly on the beach, and who doesn't want to watch the sunset as you're having dinner with your loved one? Some of the services that we offer are full site visits. We do 2 FAMs a year. We can help coordinate your sites with the hotels, take you from hotel to hotel, from attraction to attraction. And once your program is booked, we do offer this GAP program where we can help you advertise for the event. We provide a lot of different marketing materials. So once again, I'm Claudia Johnson, Leisure Sales Manager at the CVB. I look forward to meeting you all, and thank you very much. Please be kind.
Well, since you're so new, I won't ask you anything. Have you lived there a while?
So I've been in the area since 1999. I've worked at 5 of the different resorts in the area. And I just recently crossed over to the CVB. I've done group sales for the last 13, no, is that right? 13 years? I don't know, I'm getting old.
I just met you.
And I've done lots of incentive programs, all sorts of conventions, weddings, I've done it all. So this is my first time doing leisure sales. So I'm very excited to be doing this.
So since you have that background, I was going to ask you, it sounds like this is a resort incentive destination, right?
Very much
self-contained resort incentive destination that offers golf. And so what source markets are most interested in the types of activities, and what are some of the unique, some of the more unique resorts that are there?
Well, we do have 2 Ritz-Carltons in Naples, I think the only city in the world that has 2 Ritz-Carltons. But other than the branded hotels, we have really unique boutique resorts, most of which are independently owned, and they're very indigenous to the area. So they're great places for you to enjoy what Southwest Florida has to offer.
And so the types of resorts that are there, the kind of activities that they create for groups, are they able to be creative with ideas? Do they go that extra mile?
Absolutely.
And then the other thing I was going to ask you is, sounds like it's very upscale. And what are the average ADRs there?
Well, in season, which is now, January, February, March, and part of April, our average rate, it depends, because we do have the lower end extended stay hotels. But if you're just talking the large scale or the larger beachfront resorts, the ADR is probably in the 200s for a season.
Okay.
Ritz being on the higher end, and then the Independents being on the lower end. But then we do have affordable options that are, very close to the beach, that are more affordable in the 100s.
Well, these incentives aren't going to be that price sensitive, so
No,
right. So but do the hotels actually, are they actually able to come up with unique ideas for?
Absolutely.
What have you seen them do?
I've crashed an incentive program at the Ritz-Carlton. Texas Roadhouse was there a couple years ago, and they have, they do like fireworks on the beach. They took over the whole hotel, like no other guests were there. They took over the whole hotel, and they had like Texas Roadhouse at the lobby entrance and like a big neon sign. They had just outrageous parties with bands, like well-known bands, and just they have a lot of fun and spend a lot of money. They get great gifts.
All right. Well, great. Anybody have a question for Claudia?
No?
Okay.
Thank
All right,
you.
great. You did very well.